Hello and welcome to the Property News here on Magic Bricks Now, India's first property business channel. I'm Krishna Kumar. Let's take a look at the top stories that we're tracking. Navi Mumbai developers write to the Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, allege that tardy approvals from CIDCO and exorbitant development charges are holding up the construction of affordable housing in Naina. Magic Bricks Now gets you an exclusive copy of that letter. No early reprieve from the ban on construction of new homes in Mumbai soon. Mumbai civic body BMC fails to chalk out concrete steps to manage Mumbai's garbage problem. The BMC now seeks one more month to come up with a waste management plan. That's a Magic Bricks Now exclusive. The rains have hit Mumbai, but the city is not ready yet. In fact, after 4 extensions, the BMC has sought to extend its deadline for getting the city rain ready by another week. Magic Bricks Now's reporters get you an on-ground report of the work that has been done and that is left to be done as well. The face-off between Manyata Tech Park and Bengaluru civic body BBMP over property tax takes an ugly turn. BBMP seizes around 4 trucks full of furniture from Manyata in a bid to recover over 80 crore rupees towards property tax. Let's kick things off with a Magic Bricks Now exclusive. New projects in Mumbai will have to wait longer for approvals because the Mumbai civic body BMC is now seeking a month's extension from the High Court to prepare its solid waste management plan. On the 29th of February, the High Court had stayed all new construction in Maximum City and had asked the BMC to submit a comprehensive report for solid waste management by June. But clearly, the BMC is not yet ready. The court's action followed the public health scare caused by repeated fires at the Deonar garbage dump. My colleague Disha Shah gets us this exclusive report.
Now, developers in Mumbai will have to wait a little longer to get permissions from the BMC with regards to any new construction in residential or commercial in the city of Mumbai, because now the civic body is seeking to ask a month's extension from the High Court, which was supposed to end this month, which is June this year. Remember, it was on 29th of Feb this year where the High Court had put a stay and had asked BMC not to give any new permissions with regards to residential or commercial after BMC had failed to tackle the repeated fire that took place at Deonar and Mulund, which led pollution to an alarming level in the city of Mumbai. After which the High Court had asked BMC to prepare a comprehensive report till June this year, where High Court had asked BMC to incorporate these 3 measures, which is number 1, to augment waste treatment capacity to at least 11,000 tons per day from 3,000 per day by 30th of June next year, nearly 3 times its capacity. Secondly, it had also asked to set up facilities in various wards for segregating biodegradable waste, and thirdly, making it mandatory for all the housing societies to dispose wet waste at source. So officials in the solid waste department told Magic Bricks Now that Tata Consultancy Services had been appointed to incorporate all these measures, and the final report is expected in 10 days, only after which BMC will have a clear picture and will be in a position to answer the High Court and submit a plan where they can confidently say that these all measures will be incorporated by 2017. If the High Court agrees to BMC's extension, then probably Mumbai and Mumbaikars and developers will have to wait a little longer, because this also means that less housing stock available in the market in the city of Mumbai. This is Disha Shah for Magic Bricks Now.
Now, Disha also caught up with the BMC corporator Rais Sheikh, who believes that in a month's time also BMC will not be able to submit a comprehensive report because right now no progress is happening on the ground. Listen in.
I can confidently say even in 1 month BMC will not be able to submit a comprehensive plan as far as the solid waste management in the city is concerned. We are clueless, because we don't have the right technology, we don't have the capacity in the BMC among engineering staff to understand modern solid waste management processes. So I don't think even in a month the BMC is going to do anything. That actually has a huge impact on the housing in Mumbai. If the BMC is not finding solution to solid waste management problem or infrastructure problem, then the courts will come high on us and will stop all the development that is happening. that will push up the prices, that will push up, availability will be bad. So this is an unfortunate situation, obviously.
What are they doing right now in terms of preparing that draft?
My word is nothing. The situation is, there's a stalemate, situation is just the same, and I don't see any progress on the ground. So maybe in the files the movement must be there, but on ground nothing.
Shifting focus away from that, almost 2 weeks after Magic Bricks now got Navi Mumbai developers and CIDCO talking to each other on delayed approvals, developers body MCHI Navi Mumbai has written a letter to the Maharashtra Chief Minister's office. Their allegation, despite repeated assurances from the state, there is still no action on the ground. In fact, developers allege that the delayed approvals and exorbitant development charges are holding back the construction of affordable homes in Naina. Ruchi Deshpande gets us an exclusive copy of this letter and joins us with more details as well. Ruchi, take it away. Tell us more.
Two of the most major allegations that developers of Navi Mumbai and MCHI, members of that, have made against CIDCO is that firstly, the ease of doing business in Naina, in Navi Mumbai is a pipe dream, and secondly, no on-ground action has taken place regarding the development plan of Naina whatsoever. Now, the letter says, and I quote, that CIDCO has granted only 29 commencement certificates in 3 years. Moreover, the development charges are more than the land cost over there. The development charges right now in Naina stand at 2,811 rupees per square meter. Moreover, the builders further allege that there is no provision for roads, electricity or water in 90% of the residential zone in the IDP, that is the interim development plan for Naina right now. It also goes on to say that the zoning doesn't account for the current increase in the population, that is the 270 new villages that have been included in the interim development plan for Naina. But the Navi Mumbai developers further claim that all these issues have caused them not to go ahead and construct affordable housing in Naina. These are being a major hindrance according to them. Now, apart from these, they have a few demands from CIDCO that they would like to be incorporated in this development plan. They say that they want CIDCO to consider the 4,000 objections that have been raised when it comes to the interim development plan for Naina, and they further say that they need CIDCO to change the zoning in Naina in order to accumulate or include the population increase that is there.
Thank you, Ruchi, for bringing us that important and exclusive report. In fact, Magic Bricks now had raised this very issue on the urban debate on the 9th of June. We had also reached out to CIDCO then, listening to what the CIDCO's Managing Director, Bhushan Gagrani, promised to developers back then.
What can be done right now, if there is a plan at the Chief Minister's table ready to be signed, is there something that can be done at this point to sort of relook at it?
Well, I know it's a direct request, and yes, we can take a delegation to the Chief Minister, and I'm sure the Honourable Chief Minister would be interested to hear out.
I also want to understand, Yoshana, we've taken so many different representations.
I've become Magic Bricks' official messenger.
Magic Bricks' official messenger to the Chief Minister and to the state government.
Now, we also reached out to the Chief Minister's office as well as CIDCO, and they haven't responded as yet to our calls. Now, we also caught up with China NC National Spokesperson of the BJP, who had joined us on the 9th of June urban debate. She had, in fact, promised Magic Bricks now then to communicate developers' distress to the government. Listening to what she had to say on this letter.
I think it's a must for our Honourable CM to meet with all the stakeholders, and in this particular case the MCHI through Magic Bricks now, and I hope that we are able to resolve the issue. It's not just about 2 points, it's about a holistic solution for the builders and for the building industry. We need them as much as they need the government, but we only want transparent processes, so it's ease of doing business and not ease of doing bad business.
Also, is there a timeline that you can give us by when could we expect this to happen?
I hope that post the drought situation coming into control towards the end of July, we will be in a position to meet with the CM.
Now, that is one story we will relentlessly pursue, because speedy approvals have a large part to play in timely delivery of homes. And what matters to us on Magic Bricks now is that you get possession of your home as promised. So rest assured, we will be keeping an eye on that story. Mumbaikars, your civic body, the BMC, has let you down again, I'm afraid. 9 days after rains were scheduled to hit the city, the BMC has accepted that Mumbai is not rain ready. In fact, the civic body has asked that the deadline for rain preparedness be extended by another week. On your screens are photographs sent to us by one of our viewers, Viral Vadvai. These are pictures of Hind Mata to Dadar stretch in Mumbai taken on the night of Sunday, the 19th of June. In fact, joining me now is Viral himself on the show. Viral, thank you so much for, first of all, sending in those pictures and joining us on the phone as well. Viral, you took these photos on Sunday night. Can you tell us about the situation on the ground? You are a resident of Dadar Parel area. Are you happy with the work BMC has done this year?
As expected, there was not great improvement this year. Also, the readiness which I felt, I did not know how should I comment, but I did not feel any improvement in that. It rained for hardly, I guess, around half an hour to 45 minutes maximum at around 7:38, and I left the theatre around 8:30, 8:45. So by the time I just came outside the cinema hall, the entire street was flooded till around knee length of water. Also, the buses which are passing by were not helpful to halt in between before the waterlogging area so that they could take us to the other side as well. So there was some kind of a problem. Ultimately, when we reached just below the Hinmata flyover, we saw that the entire BMC staff was on duty trying to open up the gutter lids so that the water can be removed from that area. Also, the water pumps were started. So in all, it was not a good experience for the first rain showers of the city.
Viral, simple question. Do you think Parel is rain ready? Will the pumps on which the BMC has spent crores keep you afloat when rains intensify from your on?
No, looking at yesterday's situation for the first time, there was not much.
Not much, Viral. We can only hope that, this time around there is some luck, or by hook or by crook, we will be staying afloat despite us not being rain ready. But thank you so much for taking time out and clicking those pictures and sending it to us and joining us here on the phone line. Well, that was what happened after Mumbai received a mere 34 millimeters of rain on Sunday, according to SkyMet. Clearly, a lot of work is set to be done. Hopefully it is done soon enough. But interestingly, Magic Bricks Now's reporters found that most politicians are commending the BMC for a halfway decent job. In fact, they believe that the residents of Mumbai have a big role to play in ensuring the city doesn't flood year after year. Our correspondent Amita Balachandra caught up with BJP spokesperson Shaina NC at Mumbai Central's Nair Hospital, and she began by asking whether she thinks South Bombay is prepared for the monsoon. Take a look.
I think if you take this particular area, we are outside Nair Hospital right now. The problem that happens is we have very, very old drains, and the stormwater drains which go back to the British time. You've seen a lot of water clogging in low-lying areas. Despite that, the BMC has done a fantastic job, I think, and I hope that synergy of all services, whether it's the drainage, whether it's improvising the roads and the potholes, which the BMC has also been working on, we will be in a position to year by year get into a shape where Mumbai is in much better situation to combat the rains.
Okay, also talking about BMC's self-set deadline now, it's been pushed to the 25th of June. This is the fourth time this is happening. Do you think we will be prepared by then, or will we have to wait for the monsoons to get over for all the work to finish?
See, I always tell people the easiest thing to do is to criticize BMC and say that look at the water clogging, look at the potholes. We don't realize that the amount of agencies that have to work in collusion to even repair a single road. To repair a certain patch, you need 39 permissions. Now, we have to understand that in a city like Mumbai, which goes back in time to the British era, where the cables were all under wire, the drains are all under, we have to have that patience to say, yes, they will do their job. We will push them that much further. But I don't think deadlines is the way forth.
But talking about faulty contractors now, do you think we would have been better prepared if the scam hadn't happened? Considering because on Magic Bricks now we've also done a ground report of all the areas in Mumbai, and there have been a lot of problem areas. There have been a lot of areas where there are bad roads, potholes, etc., etc.
I think faulty contractors must be exposed and exposed to the fullest. I applaud Magic Bricks now for bringing this up, but I also applaud the BMC and the Honourable Chief Minister for taking a proactive stand and saying we will not succumb to any kind of pressure, and where there has been a shoddy job, the person will be booted out.
So tell me then, what is the state government doing to push BMC to meet its deadline?
Well, I think the public pressure is also a checks and balances, but the BMC's deadline will be adhered to. We have a very dynamic municipal commissioner in Mr. Ajoy Mehta, but we have an even more proactive Chief Minister in Devendra Fadnavis. And the two things that we will not compromise, one is on corruption and second is on a shoddy job.
Also, do you think some sort of onus lies on residents of Mumbai, considering there's a lot of littering also happening?
I was just going to say, see, Mumbaikars have this, not Mumbaikars, all Indians have this great quality of keeping their homes spick and span, but they don't really care about the environment. The least we can expect from participation of public is waste management, where dry garbage is segregated, usable from reusable. And I'd like to applaud some organizations, City Space, Agni. There are so many others that are also working, ALMs in the individual areas that are taking this on. But I hope that it can be mapped pan Mumbai, so we are able to do our little bit in contributing.
Away from South Mumbai to the eastern suburbs of Mumbai, my colleague Disha Shah sent us this ground report from Ghatkopar. Take a look at what she found.
Monsoon is here in Mumbai and the civic body BMC is gearing up for the monsoon this year. In fact, to check what's the situation on ground, we drove right through the entire eastern Mumbai stretch, right from Mulund to Sion, and what we found out is that in certain junctions there are patches of fog going on. For instance, in areas like Mulund and Ghatkopar, right now also you can see I'm standing here at Ghatkopar, where you can see one stretch of the road is entirely dug up, and workers are working here to ensure that the work is complete. In fact, if you remember, Magic Bricks now had done a ground check almost 2 weeks back covering the same location, and what we had found out is that in close to 45 junctions there were road repair work that was going out, but on Monday when we did a ground check again, we found out that all that junctions have been covered and have been completed by the BMC. Now what is left is only 10 to 12 junctions, which BMC claims that they will finish within 1 week. Remember, BMC has once again extended its monsoon deadline to 25th of June. And it claims that they will finish all the monsoon related work by 25th of June, but if they fail to do so, then they say that they will be able to take all that work only post monsoon, which is from October 1st onwards. This is Disha Shah from Magic Bricks Now.
Now, Disha also caught up with the BMC corporator Rais Sheikh, who believes that Mumbai is not yet rain ready and the BMC has not done its job this year. Listen in.
So do you think that is Mumbai rain ready?
Certainly no, because the BMC this time has been not been able to mobilize the contractors or the agencies that actually do nala safai, which is the desilting of the nalas or filling up the potholes. So I don't see Mumbai's rain ready. We had, I think, very minimal rain this last night, and already some of our areas they've been waterlogging. So I'm sure this time it's going to be really bad. And I will request every Mumbaikar to be vigilant, to really don't take risk when you're out, because our corporation has not been able to do a good job this time in monsoon.
In terms of flood-prone areas, what work has actually been done on ground if you consider that eastern Mumbai belt, and how much work is still pending?
See, as far as roads are concerned, yes, in the last 2 years, 95% of the roads have been reconstructed. So I'm not worried about potholes, but I'm worried about the quality of work that has been done. If the quality of the work is not good, then potholes will reappear. One. Now the question is, if at all potholes reappear, we don't have contractors to fill it. and that causes a lot of accidents. One, I would like the BMC to have a very foolproof mechanism as far as road repair is concerned. Secondly, if you're talking about nalas or major drains, the cleaning process has not been very well supervised. So I want the BMC to have a complete status check on each drain, each nala. I think 20 to 30% of the work is still pending.
In eastern Mumbai. Okay, and pending in terms of what? Nalas?
Nalas. Mainly it is about the nalas desilting work.
Meanwhile, Ruchi Deshpande checked out Parel, which is very close by to our studios and one of those locations that gets inundated monsoon after monsoon. Here's what she found.
तो ये साल यहाँ पानी जो हमारा इधर भरता है हिंदा माता में वो नहीं भरना चाहिए, इसका काम पूरा हो गया। पानी का जो पंपिंग स्टेशन का काम पूरा होने की वजह से यहाँ पानी रुकेगा, पानी नहीं रुकेगा ऐसा नहीं है। हम लोग का सबका कहना है कि पानी यहाँ रुकने वाला है, लेकिन जो पानी रुकेगा वो आइडियल नहीं रहेगा इधर 10 घंटा 7 घंटा 8 घंटा। पंपिंग स्टेशन का काम पूरा हो गया, बहुत अच्छी चीज़ बीएमसी ने की है।
बीएमसी ने 25 जून का डेडलाइन दिया है, जब तक वो काम सब खत्म कर सकते हैं, बट अब बारिश तो ऑलरेडी शुरू हो चुकी है, तो आपके हिसाब से क्या बीएमसी ये काम पूरा कर पाएगी?
अभी जो पानी यहाँ से जाएगा वो भर्ती के टाइम बाहर नहीं आएगा। वो दरवाजा साफ जो बनाया है बीएमसी ने उधर बिटानिया पंपिंग स्टेशन से, वो पानी अंदर आने को नहीं देगा, मींस पानी रिटर्न नहीं आएगा।
क्या आप ये बोल सकते हैं कि वी आर रेडी फॉर द रेन्स अभी?
यस वी आर डेफिनेटली रेडी फॉर द व्हाटएवर द प्रॉब्लम, क्योंकि बीएमसी का टीम है। देखो आपको इधर पंप दिख रहा है सामने, वो बीएमसी का पंप है। इधर बीएमसी की टीम 24 आवर्स रहती है, बीएमसी की टीम, और उनके साथ हम लोग में खड़े रहते हैं। हम लोग सब उसका केयरफुली हैंडल कर रहे हैं हिंदा माता का इशू, और मेरे हिसाब से ये साल पानी कम जमा हो जाएगा।
Meanwhile, Aishwarya Paliwal checked out the Juhu area where low-lying places get flooded due to choked sewage lines. Take a look at this.
Now this is the main sewage line that goes between Bandra, Juhu and Khar, and we have cleaned this up immensely. So this monsoon, do you expect that people will not face as much flooding as we have seen in the recent past?
Yeah, definitely there are 5 major nalas in Khar, Santa Cruz and Bandra West. And this time they've really done a good job, and even the box drains of the minor nalas have been thoroughly cleaned by the ward. This of course is done by the central agency, and definitely we are expecting that flooding due to non-cleaning of the drains will be much more minimized.
Just a little bit of minor work is still left, and BMC has extended the deadline to complete little bit of road repair work and drainage system works to be completed by 25th June. We have seen certain spell of showers take place. Until now, no major flooding has happened. So going forward, do you think that 25th June everything will be ready, everything will be in place?
Yeah, certainly that is the deadline that has been put forward by the BMC. Of course, except for the potholes which come up after the rains many times, that work will be going on. But otherwise, the major road work has been stopped, and all the contractors all have been instructed that they should finish by the 25th, whatever was left.
So this monsoon definitely Mumbaikars will breathe really easily because so much work has already done.
We are hoping so. The pumping station, 3 pumping stations are in operation, and the 4th one at Britannia would be starting very soon. So the low-lying areas also, we are sure that there will be less flooding. It is now the people's responsibility also to see that the drains are kept clean, nothing is deposited in the nalas which lead to choking, and if they see others doing it, they should warn them also.
So we will be keeping our promise to you to help Mumbai weather the monsoon, but you need to do your bit too. If your area is flooded, if you get stuck in a train or a car because of waterlogging, or if there's a tree that has fallen somewhere which is holding up traffic, and if you are there, do what Viral did today on the show. Take pictures, videos, location, tag them and tweet or email them to us. Post it on our Facebook page. We've got an assurance now from the BMC that they will act on information that we send them. So we will reach out to them and track the action that they take as well. Reach out. Magic Bricks now will help you weather this monsoon. Now, our sustained campaign against errant developers in Delhi NCR has paid off. Haryana's Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar has been meeting with distressed home buyers on a regular basis. The CM has proposed a series of initiatives for grievance redressal, including the proposal of quote-unquote delay fee. Magic Bricks now finds out if this action against errant developers is mere lip service or is there any action on the ground. Our correspondent Deepa Rana took stock of various project delays in the NCR region.
We all know that the Haryana CM Manohar Lal Khattar has been meeting the home buyers in the redressal meetings. However, we also found out that as a follow-up to these meetings, quite a bit of action has been taken on ground. I spoke to various home buyers like Palm Hills project buyers of MRMGF project. Now, in this particular case, home buyers had taken their issues to the Haryana CM, and the Haryana CM had directed the builder to provide a timeline and to meet with the home buyers, following which the home buyers and the MRMGF team have met on this Saturday and have discussed delay in possession, compensation and EDC as well. The builder has informed them that 2.5% of compensation is going to be given to home buyers starting next year, and the first set of flats is going to be delivered by March 2017. Now, I also spoke to the home buyers of Spirewood project of AN Buildwell. Now, this particular developer had sold flats to the home buyers even before getting the building plan approved. An FIR in this case has been filed by the home buyers, and the company is right now in liquidation. Therefore, the district town planning office is trying to intervene and to stop the liquidation process so that the home buyers can be, so that this process can be resolved and the home buyers can be provided with possession of their homes at the earliest. Also, we all know that the Haryana CM has given stern actions against Unitech as well in various projects, and also close to 3 to 4 meetings have happened in which the Haryana CM has addressed close to 20 grievances in each meeting. Now, apart from the Haryana CM, the PWD Minister Rao Narbir Singh and the Municipal Council Commissioner TL Satyaprakash have also been part of this. Now, a website called the CM Haryana Cell has been launched, in which the home buyers can actually track progress of their complaints.
And with that, we've completely run out of time here on this edition of the Property News and Magic Bricks Now. Thank you so much for watching. This is Krishna Kumar signing off.